So, vectors. We have been told that O to P is a quarter of O to M. O to Q is the same as Q to N, so Q is the midpoint of ON. P to R is the same as R to N, so R is the midpoint of PN. O to P is P, so that is P from there to there. O to Q is Q, O to Q is Q. Drawing vectors with a little line underneath them, as you should. Okay, we have to work out MN. So going from there to there. Okay, well, we don't know anything about that yet, so we have to go backwards. We can go from M to O, and then O to N. So let's break it up like that. MN is M to O, and then O to N. So, M to O. Well, we know how to get from O to M because O to P is a quarter of O to M. So there's one little p vector there and then three more to go from P to M. So O to M is 4p. Therefore M to O is minus 4p. So that becomes minus 4p. Plus O to N. Well, O to Q is Q. And we know that that's halfway. So O to N is 2Q plus 2Q. Okay, that's correct, but it's good convention to write the positive one first. So we'll write that as 2Q minus 4P. Okay. Next, P to R. PR. So, we've got to go from there to there. Well, how are we going to do that? We can go from P to O, and then O to N. No, that's not going to work. Well, what we'll have to say is this. P to R is half of P to N. Yeah, that will get us into the question. P to R is half of P to N. Because we can do P to N, and that'll give us P to R. So P to N is P to O, so that's half of P to O, and then O to N. Okay, so that's half of P to O is minus P. O to N, like before, is 2Q. Okay, so that becomes minus a half P plus Q. Or even better, Q minus a half P. There we go. Finally, we have to show that Q to R, going from there to there, is parallel to O to P. Right. Well, we know O to P. O to P is just P, little p vector. So what's Q to R? We need to work that out. So Q to R is, well, we know P to R, we just worked it out here. So So Q to R must be Q to O, then O to P, then P to R. Okay, which is Q to O is minus Q. O to P is just P. And then P to R is this, which is Q minus a half P. Okay, so that becomes minus Q plus Q, gone. P minus half P is half P. So, have we proved it? Yes, we have. But you should write down a conclusion. Don't just leave it at that in the exam. Right, we proved it because Q to R is a half of P. So going from there to there is a half of P. And that must be parallel to O to P because that's just P. One is a multiple of the other, which means they're parallel. So we can say in conclusion that Q to R is a half of P, which is O to P. Okay? So if Q to R is a half of O to P, therefore we can say that Q to R is parallel to O to P. There we go. Bit of vectors for you.